Hey guys, welcome back to the actual video. So before we get started, I just want to tell you guys, this is a versus video. I want to share with you guys some stuff that I got from Walmart.com, which you already know how I feel about Walmart.com, okay? You know that they've been giving me trouble. So I'm going to start out talking about electronics and tech. If you're a small creator and you're looking for like audio, mic stuff, that's kind of boring. So just giving you guys a heads up of how we're going to start the video. Then we're going to go into some simple home decor where I have a little bit of a story time. Then we're going to move into Temu, which is going to be pretty cool. So stay tuned for that. Everything will be timestamped in this video. And then we're going to move into the final stage of Amazon. I've chosen to do this all in one video because I really need to use all this stuff. So I want to just get this video out. Some people like long videos, some people don't. But if you do, like long videos, this will all be timestamped so you can jump around, you can come back. Definitely appreciate you guys. It's an over $500 Walmart, Temu, and Amazon haul. I would say probably I spent the majority of my money for the haul on Amazon. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's roll the intro and let's get right into this. Hey guys, welcome back to another collective haul, as you could see in the thumbnail. This one is actually part of the fall series, but most of what you're going to see today is not only fall oriented, but also more items for the house. Also, you guys, I am also building a podcast set. I really haven't announced that just yet, but some of the items in this haul will be electronic. So if you guys are a creator and you're interested, I definitely think you will get a benefit out of today. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for today's haul, you guys. It is an over $500 Amazon haul with a few items from Temu and also just one or two items from Walmart.com. You guys know how I feel about Walmart, okay? But I can't take it out on Walmart.com because I've been purchasing from Walmart for a very long time. I'm in the Walmart Creator Program, and Walmart.com and the customer service has been really nice to me. But I have a story time as well, a very short one. I promise I won't make it a short story long for that, but I will be mentioning a few things about Walmart. So buckle up. This is going to be a 3-part series in the same outfit, just so you guys know, because there will be a part 2 and a part 3. So I will be dressed in the same clothes, just so you guys know. But let's go ahead and roll today's intro because I'm so excited to share with you guys what I got. So go ahead, roll the intro, and I'll see you in just a second. Okay guys, welcome back to today's video. I'm so excited to share what my finds with you today. I've been doing my best to stay consistent on this channel, and I'm super excited to share with you guys all of my plans for the new house. So in the months coming to, you're going to see me do a lot of additions to the house because if you guys are not familiar, my mom and I moved into this house about mid-May. I didn't know if I would be permanently here, so I just kind of always want to say that I'm staying here, although it looks like I might be here for the whole long haul. I'm not sure, so we'll see. For those of you that have been watching my channel from the time I started it, then you can see that I'm going to be filming in 2 different places. So if you see another background in the future, just know that I'm in between 2 houses, and I'm going to be trying to decorate 2 houses. I have an exciting Halloween project for my actual house that I rented with my son, and then this is a large rental that my mom just rented in May of 2025. So everything you see around me is all home related, home decor related. There are going to be some electronics in this haul, you guys. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I have a podcast coming up. I'm super excited. I haven't really announced it formally. I'm already a small creator here on the platform. I get 20 views, if that. But if you guys are interested, I think this podcast may be something of interest to you. So make sure that you check out the description box below and keep track. Make sure you have your bells on for the formal announcement and video I will do on all of my channels for the start of this podcast. I'm super excited, but there's some things that need to be kind of ironed out before we actually launch. So we do expect to be online and posted hopefully by November 1st, right before the holidays. We're super excited. Everyone involved is super excited. So if you do see some electronics from this haul, that's why. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So one of the first things I wanted to share with you guys is I recently went to Bath and Body. I don't know if you saw that on my main channel. Make sure you guys check out the description box. I do have 2 other channels. I have a shopping channel and a car vlog channel. Still behind on the car vlog channel, but if you like basic conversation as I'm driving around doing errands and shopping and just speaking kind of all the little things that, kind of come into my mind, the pondering thought process as we drive, then make sure you subscribe to my vlog, to my car vlog channel, because I will be posting several different videos on that channel. I film all the time. I'm just behind on editing and posting, but I will promise to bring you videos on that channel. I also have this shopping channel where I post hauls, and then I have a vlog channel where I actually put everything in motion. So I'm trying to see on this channel how I'm going to do it in terms of like a tour, or am I going to show you guys decorating? I would like to ask you guys, would you like me to show you how I'm putting all this stuff into play on this channel? Or would you like to just pop over to my vlog channel and see me kind of putting everything together and then the final tour here? I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm a small channel here on YouTube, growing or trying to consistently post and get a schedule together and just really bring it to the platform to see how much I can possibly grow for 2025. So I really hope you guys join me. Anyway, so I recently went to Bath and Body, which is something I'm going to throw in here random because I never go there. But I really am in love with this vampire blood. I love this. It's a little bit different than the other one that's my favorite. The secondary favorite that I got like 5 of these, just so you guys know, is the champagne apple and honey. I am not sure, you guys, if this is a regular every year scent that they have, but oh my goodness, am I in love with this. I got 1 for my daughter. I'll probably give her 2 because I ended up having 4, but I love these and I can't wait for them to go on clearance because I definitely will be stocking up on more, but I've been using this consistently. I'm already almost at half the bottle here, so I'm super excited, or at least the way that I can see it, because it's past the line, so I know I've used quite a bit of it, and I just got it about 2 weeks ago. Super excited. But I do like the vampire blood as well. It's really good, so check it out. If you guys have already, if you're avid Bath and Body goers or shoppers, then you probably already know, but I like sweet. That's my thing. That's why vampire blood doesn't seem to be sweet to me, but it still has a hint, in my opinion, of something that really kind of attracted me to it, so I definitely stayed with that. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that in there in the beginning. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and move. First, let's start with Walmart, just because I don't have a lot from there, but I definitely wanted to share what I got from there for you. So I'm going to go ahead and tack you onto my shirt because I have to start showing you things. So I'm going to put this as best as I can on my shirt. I've never done this before, so hopefully I won't rub too much, and hopefully you can hear me well. I've tried to use this mic before on another video, and it didn't work as well, so we'll see. I had somebody test it with me before I started filming just to make sure, and it seems like it's working, so we'll see. Hopefully this whole thing isn't a bust. I plugged it into my phone. I've been using my phone, you guys, a lot. I don't like using that because when you're in the middle of a video, unless you have it on Do Not Disturb, you have to like go through this whole process when you're filming. Make sure, you put it on Do Not Disturb so you don't get phone calls and texts and stuff like that. That's why I'm an avid camera promoter. But for now, because one of the items in this haul is actually what I need to keep filming with my cameras, then that is where I'm going to actually be able to go back to my cameras. So there's that. All right. So I just want to make sure this is on my shirt correctly. All right, you guys. So I'm going to reach over here and okay, so before I start, this might not mean anything to most of you because it might not be something you're interested in, or you're going to be like, well, why do I even care about that? But for creators, it may be a bonus. Okay, so if you're a creator and you happen to find this Amazon haul, check some of these items out, and let me tell you why. So we're going to kind of say something about like a versus video right now because this is really interesting. I'm glad that I'm involving a few Temu items versus Amazon versus Walmart.com because this is very interesting to me. So I oftentimes, Walmart.com is something I always go to just to see. One of the things I'm going to tell you, I feel like when I price things on Walmart.com is that they seem to be about $1 to $2 higher than any other online marketplace platform. I see Temu is second. No, excuse me. Amazon is second most expensive, and Temu is the cheapest that I could find. So if you guys differ, please make sure you, let me know. Have you ordered from all 3? How do you feel about it? Do you feel like there's anything different from the product that you've ordered? It's very interesting. I watch a creator, or I've seen her videos a couple of times. She's a huge, massive creator, but she orders things from like Etsy, Temu, and Amazon, places like that. And orders the same item from each platform and then kind of compares it. And it's so interesting the way that she does it, because you actually see the minor detail difference of each item that she orders, which I think is kind of interesting. So we're going to start with Walmart.com, as I mentioned, and this is the first box that we have. But I will tell you right now that this is an electronic item, so it might not be something that you're interested in, but if you're a creator, you may be interested in this. Now, this is going to benefit those that have been interested in getting a mic for sit-down videos, talk videos, or podcasting. Podcasting is a new path that I've been pondering for about 3 years. I've had a major idea for many years, and I've run it by a lot of people that I know. And I've asked several people to be involved, and some people, were interested. Some people were not. It's taken me a very long time to get here. And I've gone back and forth, of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to call it, what I wanted the purpose and the subject to be about. And yeah, I think that most of what I have planned should be interesting to most. I think that the setting I have is very attractive. My son came over and was helping me put it together. If you've been watching the vlog channel, I recently did a 30-day challenge. I'm so far behind on editing. For those of you that are following that challenge, I did the consecutive 30 days, but you guys, editing and getting life involved has been such a challenge. And girls, you creators out there that post almost daily, I give you props and merits for that, because or just a kudos, know that you guys are appreciated and that you work really hard, because posting a video every single day, you guys, is impossible for me. And I have 3 machines. And so through this challenge, I shared with you guys my, things, stumbling blocks that get in the way of me editing and stuff like that. And, how I put together my station lately to help me, try to get more efficient. And one thing I will notice, though, is when I've been working on multiple machines, it has definitely... you have to be super attentive when you're doing multiple things at one time. I'm learning, okay? Because I'm always all balls in the air. I've been like that since I was in my 20s. I'm now in my 50s, and I still do it. I can do 15 things in one day and have my eyes on 15 things at one time. And I realize, that I'm not Wonder Woman, and I can't do it. And I see it. Sometimes I'll post and I'll go, oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't pay attention to the detail in that video. I'll pull it down, cut it up, and then put it back up. So if you guys have ever seen me repost, then you know why. All right, so there is a company out there on Amazon that is very popular in the tech world for those that want to do sit-down talk head videos. Those are like for the people that you see sit down at a desk, sit down in a chair, or in a station of some sort where they sit and they talk about something. And usually you'll see, some kind of what they call a boom arm, which holds the mic up. Some people buy things that attach to a desk. Some people buy stand-up mics, which is a lot of what you see in professional podcasting, and so on and so forth. And so what I was looking at as I was, kind of doing research over the last couple of years planning this podcast is how could I do it on a budget, on a very tight budget. Also, a lot of stumbling blocks came up recently because we moved and we needed so many things for this house. So I was like, oh man, I'm trying to do so many things at one time, and how can I stretch this out? So there's a company out on Amazon called Fifine, or Fifine. Fifine, I think, is the proper way of pronouncing it. And they produce microphones. And so what I wanted to do is see some tech people test the microphones. Specifically, that's what they do here on YouTube. And I found the most professional sounding mics for the most affordable I could find. And so there is a mic that I've been using in my videos that seems to be nice. There's a couple of other things that I haven't used with the mic that I own, which is called a mic interface. And what that is that amplifies your sound and allows you to equalize it. So if you guys know what an equalizer is, then you know that there are people out there that use microphones, but they plug it into what's called like an interface, which is very similar to or almost the same as an equalizer, which helps the sound audio. So, it depends on what kind of sound you're trying to accomplish. If you hear podcasts, then you can hear that they all sound very kind of professional and bassy, if you will. And so this company has the most runner-up mics. Okay, so they're almost second choice. And so I found this company selling their microphones directly on Walmart. And what I wanted to do was figure out what would be the best for my podcast. How many mics could I get for a budget? And so what I did was I bought the 2 best ones. I did order also, though, from Amazon to give you the price difference. What I found with the Fifine mic that I'm going to share with you right now is not very much cheaper. It goes on sale quite a bit on Amazon. And I did verify that the seller from Walmart was the actual company. They also, what's weird is they bump it up on Walmart and they lower it on Amazon, which is very interesting. It's only about $2 or $3, but this mic is phenomenal. So if you ever do sit down videos and you have the means to connect a mic to your, this is called a dynamic mic, which means you can use it with a cable or you can use it in your computer. So it makes it very simple and very versatile for you to use it. So this is a Fifine mic, and I realize that it took me forever to get there, but to tell you, but you know, for those of you that are curious about making videos and how can you improve them and so forth, some people might not, you know, obviously there's 50 million, you know, different videos out there for people to see. I also noticed that the mic box that comes from Amazon is very different than the box that comes from Walmart. And that is because I just opened it just now. So this is coming in a regular paper cardboard box that says Fifine on it. Okay? It says Fifine on it. Now the box that we get from Amazon does not look that way at all. It's more colorful, and it's going to be very similar to the mic I'm going to show you in just a moment. But yeah, so I just opened it and I was like, that's different. So one of the reasons why I decided to order one of these mics from Walmart is not only to compare to make sure everything is on the up and up, but also because the filter that they sell on it is black. And the filter that it's called a, I think it's called a pop filter. It's called a pop filter, which is a piece of foam that goes over the actual microphone to protect it. And so this one actually comes, this is what the mic looks like in case you're interested. This mic costs $48 and some odd cents. I'll have the exact amount for everything I do in the video on the screen for you. But this one actually comes with a black pop filter, which I think is very exciting. So in the box, you get this, and it looks like this. Okay. This video is going to be very long, by the way, and I will timestamp everything so you guys can jump around. I don't want, you know, for those that like long videos, you're going to appreciate it. But for those that just want to get to the point, always timestamped, or at least I try. So one of the reasons why I bought this mic from Walmart is because it came with a black pop filter, which I'm very excited. Now, let me tell you why I thought this was a good buy. This is what the mic looks like. Now, this here is called a shock mount, which holds the mic in place. But as you can see, it comes with a black pop filter. The one that you get from Amazon does not come with a black pop filter. It comes with a gray pop filter. So let me tell you why I thought this was a great buy. Because this mic is about $50, or it's a little over or a little under, depending on if they're running it on a special. But one of the things that I think is such a great buy when it comes to Walmart directly from this company is because when you buy the mic from Amazon and it comes with this gray filter and you're like, that kind of really doesn't look professional. You know, I want to look like all the regular podcasters that have the black filter on the top of the mic, you know, to look a certain way. When you buy that when you buy that pop filter from Amazon, it's $12. So that's why I thought, wait a minute, let me just get this mic from Walmart, and then I get all of it just exactly the way that I want it to look, you know, fancy, schmancy. Here it is. And it's got the black filter, and it works perfectly. So I think I'm going to order another one of these, because first I wanted to see it to make sure it was a Fifine, which it actually is. It has Fifine on it. This is a great sounding mic, you guys. It's very professional sounding if you equalize it correctly and everything. But this is a great buy. So if you are a content creator and you do any sit down videos where you want it to sound more professional, more crisp, let's say, you know, maybe you do different types of videos, but maybe you want to talk about something in one of your videos, or you want to do a story time, these mics are absolutely easy. Now, I do want to say as well that a lot of people love the Yeti mic. Why? I don't know. Yeti, to me, is not a good mic for any kind of podcasting or speaking on. It's a personal preference. You have to do your own research and decide what's best for you. But and let me tell you why, too. I've owned a Yeti. In the beginning, Yeti was the thing. This was years ago, like 2000, maybe 19. Everybody was like, a Yeti mic, a Yeti mic. First of all, it's a monster of a mic. It's huge, it's thick, and it's heavy. And this, to me, just looks a lot more professional. Now, a lot of people don't like this mic initially when you first look at it because it has this round circle thing. Well, my son told me that actually you can disconnect this thing. I thought you couldn't, but you actually can. There's screws that hold this circular thing here, which is called a shock mount. And you can disassemble that. I did not know that. And I haven't seen anybody using it like that. So my son's going to play with it a little bit for me and tell me how to use it without the round thing so they don't look weird. But it's a very affordable mic. So if you are a content creator and you're looking for a great sounding mic, definitely look into the Fifine mic. It is highly recommended. It has thousands of reviews on Amazon. You can also get it on Walmart like I did. I'll link both of these mics from both platforms below, and you can see which one works for you. But I highly recommend, if you're looking for a mic that you just want to plug into your computer as well, so it won't cost you any extra money, definitely the Fifine is the way to go. Check out the Fifine. It's very easy. There's a ton of videos out there on how to use it. I will link one below to help you decide if you are a small content creator and you're looking to either start a second channel or you're looking to speak in your videos and sit down the way I am and have like some kind of setting where a mic is in front of you. Super easy, super affordable too. I think a lot of people don't realize how cheap you can actually put together a podcast or some kind of a station where you can actually, you know, kind of have a really attractive aesthetic, but still just sit down and have a conversation with your audience. Okay, the second runner up from the Fifine K688 is this one, and this is the AM8. Now this one's a little bit different. It's a lot heavier. One of the reasons why I bought this mic is because it's even cheaper than this one. It sounds even better than that one. But the reason why I bought the Fifine K688 is because I already own one and I absolutely love it. But even so, moving to another cheaper mic, this one is $44 and it is disassembled. You can disassemble it from this stand. $44, you guys, and this sounds a lot better. It sounds, I mean, equivalent or even better to the Fifine K688. So a lot of you guys might not be interested in this if you're not a social media creator or whatever. But for those of you that are looking to up your game on your channel in terms of audio, or if you've ever been interested in making talk videos or you want to create a second channel, this is going to be the mic for you. One of the things that I was kind of apprehensive to buy a couple of multiple ones of these is the RGB. The RGB allows the mic to do several different colors on the bottom of it. And I prefer the sleek, just one color on it. But this is the stand, so it's a very simple stand. You just screw the mic into the bottom of it, and there it is. So I don't have no intention on using the stand at all. But this is what the mic looks like out of the box. So this is how it comes. Let me just put this back here so you can see it. And again, this might not be interesting to the primary viewer, but I did timestamp and I did also warn you guys this is going to be a very long video. So I will do my best in editing to speed it up, but we'll see. Okay. But so this is what the box looks like, as I mentioned. You open it up and this is what it looks like from the first glance. You have the stand on the top and then you open up. Here's the instructions as mentioned. Here's the stand as mentioned. And then when you open up when you remove the top foam, it looks like this. It's quite heavy, by the way. It's quite heavy, but it's very affordable and it sounds magnificent. Okay. So again, if you have any kind of topic or any kind of, if you want to sit down, I've noticed, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers that I watch in terms of like family, like there's one, Carrie Lynn, I think is her name, and she's a young creator, and she's a mom, she's a vlogger and all that stuff, but she designated, I think in the beginning of 2025, she designated like Fridays were going to be her sit down to speak with her audience. Now, you know, if you're not wanting to do anything professional or, you know, set anything up, I understand. But if you're looking for a simple mic that you can just pop into your laptop or to your computer, this is going to be your answer. And it's only $40 and it's so much better. Now, some people hold the mic, you know, there's a mic out there you can buy you can just hold, you know, and so on. They have USB-C, I think they're called, which is where you just plug it into the computer or to your laptop or whatever, you know. And then there's these as well that are multi-purpose. This, I don't know if it's, I think this is is this a dynamic mic as well? I'm not sure if the AM8 is AM8. So a dynamic mic just means you can do it one of two ways. You can plug in what they call an XLR cable, which it connects to other pieces of audio enhancers, which is much more technical. Most people don't care. But again, let me go ahead and show you. So see, the mic goes down like this. It turns on. This is the RGB part of it. It's very simple. It just has two knobs, has a mute button. But it's a dynamic mic, so you can use it two ways. This is the XLR cable plug-in, and this is the USB plug-in. You can also plug in your headphones. Like I said, I mean, very simple. If you want to up your game, you guys, to your channel, and you're really looking for growth, you know, really consider the way that you perform your videos in reference to audio. I mean, because sometimes, you know what, even if you use your phone, you're not using a camera, and you just want to up your game in terms of having like some kind of aesthetic that gives it more of like of an interest, you know, to really put that intimacy in your videos with your audience. I think this is a really great addition. So again, you know, I don't think you might be able to get an adapter from your phone, but I don't think so. I think this is more made to be compatible with like a laptop or a desktop, but who knows, girl, they make connections for everything. So never rule out, you know, look on the YouTubes, you'll find something that somebody has a tutorial. Like, look, you know, there's plenty of like hacks out there that's so interesting that people just find ways to do things. And you're like, I did not know. And you know, it's funny because there's a lot of people that will say that absolutely cannot be done like that. And then you see a YouTuber that found a way to do it. And let me tell you why. Because I have been trying to find a way to save money, to film my videos, to film this new podcast I have going on with trying to get around buying a major camera, a third one. And I'm like, how can I do this? How can I do this? So I am going to test out the option of filming one portion of my podcast with a webcam. People tell me that it absolutely cannot be done. I disagree. I am going to try to find a way to do it, and we'll see what happens. So there's two forms of cameras I'm going to be purchasing in the latter part of 2025 and early 2026. So stay tuned, because if you guys want to, I'm going to film it all. I'm going to film the setup, everything. Now, I'm not as talented. You guys know I'm a talker. I just am. I love talking to you guys. People say, hey man, just get to the point. You don't have to go all off and do the fluff. But for those people that like the conversation and like to hear details, that's the thing, you know, everybody's so in a hurry to just get through it that there's so many things that can be overlooked and details that people are in desperate need of. And the reason why I say that, you guys, is because in my research of doing things and trying to figure out the most affordable way to do a podcast, I can't tell you how many people have come to certain older people, just saying, of saying, God, finally someone just sat down and broke it down how to do this in detail, just specifically, because some people aren't tech savvy and they don't know what they're doing, and they're wanting to try to make their first off venture to be as best as they can. Now, none of us are going to be perfect when we first start. That's just not reality. But at the same time, you want to try to do budget friendly. You want to try to do as professional presentation as you can. But I think the internet or YouTube or Instagram or all of those places, TikTok, try to make it sound like you absolutely cannot make that happen. And all you need is just someone to go out there and show you, hey, I experimented on this and it actually worked. So stay tuned, because we're going to be on this journey together in terms of how we make the camera setting work. So if you're a nerd like me and you're interested in tech stuff, stay tuned. Okay, girl, stay tuned, because I'm going to try to share it with y'all. Okay. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to more important things, since I spent 28 minutes talking about electronics. But that's a very easy thing to do, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of people that are interested in tech stuff that just nobody ever takes the time to talk about it. They just want to whiz through it. And I'm just here. I'm here for you. Okay. So if you have any questions about electronics, I'm learning myself. Okay. So I'm no genius and I'm no tech channel, but I'm trying to get more tech savvy by just learning and reading and experimenting with my own. I have a son that majored in film, so he comes over and shows me different hacks and then says, nope, you got to do it on your own. And even him, he runs through things and I'm like, wait. And he's like, nope, you got to figure it out on your own. So if you're interested, yeah, we're going to go on a journey together. So stay tuned for that. All right, you guys, moving on with the Walmart situation. I did find two other things from Walmart that I think you're going to be super interested. So let's move on to the home decor. So in my quest for finding affordable things from Walmart, I was looking for home decor, and I knew that they were clearing out spring and summer. And I was like, well, what can I get for the house that I can get multiple of for the most affordable price? Because I'm always looking to save money, you guys. I spend a lot of money, but I'm trying to make the most for my bang for my buck. And so I found these. So if you guys are interested, I'll link them below. They're still on the website, but I will warn you, they break very easily. And I'm going to tell you a little story time with these pieces. But I got this small black vase vase from Vessel. Some people say Vessel from Walmart. These are these are from Better Homes and Gardens. I don't know if they're from the spring collection, but they are on sale for $9.99. I don't know if they're clearance or if this is the regular price. They're not very big, but they basically are what I needed personally for my, for just little areas around the house. So I figured I could use this in the kitchen because it's pretty small. I might be able to use it for an armoire that I'm looking to use. I've got very, very, very narrow and small end tables. Not sure if I'm going to keep them in here because they're so small, but I wanted the smallest pieces I could find because I don't really have the kind of furniture to get giant vessels. So unless I put something on the floor or something like that. So everything I was looking for, I wanted it to be kind of petite. So I got 2 of these. Now let me just tell you a minor little story time with Walmart. So I ordered 2 of these, right? When I got them, you guys, and I just actually heard another creator, she ordered something from Target. It was Charlotte Grove Farmhouse. If you don't know who she is, I'll link her channel below. She's growing like a weed. I mean, she's just doing so great on YouTube, so kudos to her. I've been watching her since she was like in the 20,000s or something. Now she's all the way up to 65,000, so congratulations to her. I've only been watching her less than a year, but she's made a lot of progress and she does a lot of versatile content, so that's why I like her. I'll leave her linked below if you guys are interested. However, she ordered some stuff from Target for fall and it was literally shattered. Now, let me tell you what Walmart is doing. I ordered 2 of these, okay? And when I got the box, you guys, there was no padding. They just threw them in a thin plastic-like wrapper, you know, like a thinner than a baggie. And then they had some netted, it was like a mesh kind of recycled brown paper. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but I would take it out, but I already taped up the boxes. So I called Walmart and I said, oh my goodness, you know, I ordered 3 vessels. 2 of them were broken. And they're like, oh my goodness, we're so sorry. This isn't the way Walmart wants to, blah, 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 blah. Well, because of what happened to me in Walmart, there's a flag on my account stating that anytime I call in, even on Walmart.com, that I'm trying to play Walmart or something. And I record every call that I make to Walmart now. And I want to get out of Walmart. I'm just going to say that now. I told you guys when I told you the story time from the very beginning that I wanted to never go into Walmart again. But now it's kind of starting to reflect on my Walmart.com account. And I don't appreciate it because I spend a lot of money at Walmart. We get multiple orders from Walmart. All kinds of stuff, groceries, home decor, bath necessities, beauty, everything. And we spend a ton of money at Walmart and they just continuously treat me as if I'm trying to take from them. And I'll tell you right now, you guys, I have never experienced this in my entire life. And my mom is just livid. My boys are livid. I've been on YouTube for a long time and this is my 156th channel of my years that I've been on YouTube, as I've mentioned before. And Walmart continues to give me trouble. So although I'm a Plus member and I've been, you know, ordering consistently, even with this case, they sent me a label. I'll send them all the shattered pieces in it. And I mean, it makes sense, right? If you order something and it is broken, they told me to take video and photo, but they didn't have an email or anywhere for me to send in the pictures or the videos. So they just said to tape up the boxes and to send back the broken vases. They are literally in 50 million pieces. So I said, fine, you know, and one of the things that was interesting about my Walmart experience is I actually opened the box on the phone. I said, if only I could FaceTime you guys and let you guys know. And they were like, wow. But they couldn't understand it. They had spoken to supervisors, put me on hold and said, sorry, but your account has flagged that anytime you call in for any kind of return or anything is wrong, you have to be verified. And I went, okay, I mean, I'm not going to fight Walmart because it is what it is, but the only thing I can do is take my business elsewhere. So I definitely will, I think I'm going to stop ordering from Walmart.com because they've made me reshape and look at my life completely different as a consumer and as a customer. I have never felt this bad about myself ever. Okay. And this is every store I go in. It's like I have this anxiety now that someone's following me, that someone's watching me, that someone's thinking I'm going to take something. I mean, it's horrible. And I've tried to overcome that anxiety and it's even creating panic, to be honest, but I'm trying to push through that and trying to go and do shop with me's. As you can see, I just went yesterday and did 4 stores and I want to continue to try to push through that anxiety and that fear because I just feel like I can't let Walmart take the only passion and love that I have for going out and shopping. I can't let them make me feel like a thief. I am not a thief. I've never been a thief. I've been always forthcoming, always, eager to provide proof, photos, videos, receipts, paperwork. I just don't understand why Walmart is doing this to me, but they are. So there it is. All right. The second vase or vase that I got, vessel, whatever, from Walmart is this one. And I'm going to reach over a little bit on the side. I've got boxes up there, so I don't want them to fall. But I also got this one. I think this is quite popular. This one was $12.99. Again, when I first ordered this one, it did come shattered. They sent me a replacement, which was perfect. It came in its own box with a lot of foam and, protection. So this is nice. I am going to order another one of these because I like them so much. There's also a third one that I got that I didn't bring over here that I want to share with you. Let me go and grab it and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So I have this vessel too. This one was $9 and it's so cute. You guys might have seen these in the store, you guys. I won't go in Walmart ever. I will not go into a Walmart store ever again. So I've been, ordering online, just kind of watching people on YouTube, people that are in the Walmart creator program that promote and that just shop at Walmart all the time for clothes, for decor, for all kinds of things, shoes, things like that. So I will never step foot in another Walmart for the rest of my life. But I expected to just continue to shop at Walmart.com because, the customer service in the Walmart.com portion of Walmart was not mistreating me. But now that I realize that they've done something to my account, I just feel like this is wrong. You know what I mean? And it's not the agents because I get the third world, the international agents, which are super sweet, but I record every call I make to Walmart now for my own protection. So this was another one of the vases or vases, vessels, whatever that I found that was $9.99. Super cute. You guys, you can, paint these if you want. You can spray paint them, but I love the detail on this. It's wide. It's easy. You could also probably use these for your kitchen for utensils if you want. I mean, to be really creative, but I don't know. They're not really made for that, but it is small enough for you to put in the kitchen, on the counter if you have enough space between your actual countertop and your cupboards. But this is really nice. It's a little bit bigger than the black one. If you see, the black one's a little bit smaller, but the white one I really love. And I thought that I could actually just, make a flower arrangement or something like that. These are some pics that I found at 99-cent store about 4 years ago. And I saw them and I was like, oh my God, I love these. So these are pics that I found from 99-cent store years ago. And I just couldn't bring myself to get rid of them. So I just put those in there, but I desperately need florals. I went out yesterday trying to figure out, I didn't go into Hobby Lobby though, and we all know most people go to Hobby Lobby for their florals or Michael's when they have the percentage off. So I need to run in there. I might run into Dollar Tree as well for some of the florals. I know some people go there, but I'm really looking to get some fall florals. It's a little bit late at this point, but it's okay, because we just moved and I'm trying to buy it. I mean, I'm doing 50 things at once all the time. So I'm doing the best that I can in terms of trying. My big anxiety and fear is that I'm going to miss this year. And I just keep thinking, oh my God, I have to do this. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. And all these fall videos coming out are just inspiring me and making me feel like, oh my God, I just don't want to miss fall. It's the most beautiful part of the year. Autumn, everybody waits for this vibrant, cozy time. And I just can't miss it, you guys. So if you're interested in this one, definitely I will link it below for you. These two that I showed you, the black and the white, are a little bit different shape than the other white one. The two that I just showed you are a little bit different. This one's a little bit taller. I like this one though too, and you can paint this black if you wanted to. Just go, get the Rust-Oleum 2 times all in one, and you could paint this any color you want. This would actually look really nice with the stone spray paint, if you want to paint, because it does have some texture in it. If you can see, it does have some texture. So a lot of people I think already have these, but you can get them online right now. There's plenty of stock from what I could see. Some of them are advertised on clearance and some of them are just regular price. So maybe it's just a standard staple that Walmart sells. But for me, I need multiple because the house is so big. So I just figured that I got 2 black, 2 of the white ones, and 1 of these. And I think I'm going to reorder another couple of these because these are only $12.99. And then just change up the colors of them, And then I've got that thrift jolt again. So I'm starting to go to the thrift store. So stay tuned because, girl, I am all over the thrift stores and I'm having a blast. So that is everything from Walmart. Let's move on to something else, okay?